Okay. Good morning, everyone, uh, and welcome to the day two of week one daily stand up. So, on the daily stand up, we just share just to highlight what we are going to do in the daily stand ups. We use this session in order to just catch up with everyone. So, we do expect everyone to share their progress. So, how did you find the challenge? What have you done so far? And what are you planning to do today or for the rest of the day? So we're gonna have the daily stand-ups daily. So it's just you can look at it as just updates, like just stand-ups. So who wants to go first? For those of you who can't speak, who are not in a suitable place to speak, you can always type. But of course, we do recommend that you type, that you speak. Sorry. So who's going to be the icebreaker? How was the challenge? How did you find the challenge? Um, what did you do so far? It could be like, it shouldn't be necessarily like getting started on the coding part, but at least getting started with reading, doing more deeper research on the topic, and having more understanding, a deeper understanding of the challenge is also progress. So please share any progress that you may have. Okay. So who wants to go first? Please raise your hands. Hello. Or shall I just start calling down names randomly? Okay. Mulat, can you go first? Can you be the icebreaker? Let me look at this here and just call out name randomly. At least type, okay, guys. Like, you like if you can't speak, at least type so that we know where everyone is standing. Anyone needs help, and so on. Can we hear from uh, Stefanos? Stefanos, hi. Can you speak? Can you share your progress? Yes, Mulat.
Hello,
Yes.
how are you guys?
Hi.
I'm doing well, but I haven't done or I haven't done any progress for this week's project because I think I'm busy with my office tasks. So what shall I do? Can you help me?
Yeah, sure. So we do understand that most of you are to be working full time and you might not have like
Okay.
time, but just think, putting like some effort, like it could be 1 or 2 hours per day. It's going to like account for or accumulate to a lot of progress. So what I would recommend you to do is in your spare time or just before bedtime, like when you have like a couple of hours, it could be even 30 minutes, just try look over the challenge, have a deeper understanding of what's expected of you to do, and then once you have that, you can just like set up the repo. For instance, for build engineers, like you can just set up the repo and create your virtual environment and create the folder structure and have at least a couple of commits for the because like uh, we we understand that it may be like easy and that's expected, but we know we have seen that it's doable. It's doable, achievable. So I would recommend you to just get started, whatever small step it could be. Just take it.
Thank you so much.
So have you had a chance to go through the
I
document?
will start. I, I will start today.
If you need any help, it's that bit. let me know. Okay.
What did you say?
If you need any help, any kind of
Okay.
help, let
Okay.
me know. Yeah.
Okay. I will ask you. Thank you so much.
Good. Thank you for sharing, Mulat. I think
Okay.
that
Thank you.
raised his hand. So that's hi. That's if you are speaking, you are
Hello.
mute. Okay, yeah, yeah,
Yes. Can you hear me now?
yeah, I can.
Okay. So on my side, I'm just getting to start to warm up with, finance and some of the courses that we've been learning on. I'm a bit new to finance-related things. So, and also just checking out some of the libraries that we just saw: Y Finance, Pi Finance, and Talib. So and also yeah, trying to practice some of the quotes. That's my progress. Thank you.
Yeah, that's great. That's good progress. That's really good. Like just having a strategy of what you're gonna do and when you're gonna do it, and having a good understanding of it. That's yeah. That's really good. Thank you, Audrey. Okay, so we need to move this way to the next. I think we do have a couple of comments or messages. So I think some. Yes, okay.
Hello, can you hear me?
Yes.
Okay. From my side, I already created the initial repo with a folder structure and also create a new branch for task one. But when I want to start the actual tasks, I have difficulty to come up with a kind of strategy or plan in order to do those tasks. So I have kind of questions or kind of help and from you
Yeah.
since since we have two kind of data sets, one for the news and the other for historical data for each companies. So the final analysis would be based on the sentiments from the news can be affected or not about the stock market value. This is what is needed, I assume. So, since the news will include all newses for all companies, so uh, are we going to first analyze all companies' historical data separately, and then we are going to merge those datas and correlate with uh, the news settlement? Maybe I can miss somewhere in the middle. So if anyone can
Yeah.
have
Yeah.
any idea.
Yeah, sure. So that's a great question and a great understanding. So you have got like most plus about the project, most of it. So yes, so at the end, like at the end, you're gonna be taking a look at how correlated, like, or how much does the sentiment news with this. So in order to do that, so one like new point to work on it as well, like doing it individually and then like merging it together to do the sentiment. And another way to do it is so, and which I would recommend you to do is So the first part is the ADA, right? So have you started with the ADA on the sentiment, like or on the news data set? First, just to get an understanding.
Not yet.
Okay, so first, like on the whole data of the news, we have provided, do the ADAs that are required, like you'll find them on child document. After you're done with that, what I would recommend you to do is filter out the stock, like the stock that you're gonna be working with further. Like for instance, you have a lot of stocks, right? But you're not going to be working with us. You are only going to be working with the Microsoft, the Meta, and so on, right? And Google and so on. So what I would recommend you to do is filter out just those stocks, like the news are that have that stock or that ticker, and just try to work with those. Because even if you do the sentiment for the race, you're not going to be using that, because when you correlate, like when you merge the data, you're going to be merging them on two things, right? The first one is the ticker symbol, and the second one is the date. So, for instance, if you want to see how much, like for instance, on today, like or on yesterday, let's say there was a news about Twitter or X, right? Or like let's say on about Tesla. So you have a bunch of news that you have scraped from the web, and we have the tickers. So first thing you need to do is identify the ticker that you want to work with, and then identify the date or merge with the date. So yesterday, what we said, is it a positive thing or a negative thing, and how much did it affect the price of the Tesla or the ticker? So what I would recommend you to do is first to do the ADA on the whole data set, and then when you come to the sentiment analysis, and of course further on the correlation, just filter out the tickers that you're going to be working with, and then merge them on these 2 points. And for that, of course, as you have mentioned, you could first like you have to do it together after merging it. But of course, as a like as a task, you could also do it individually. For instance, like which ticker is more correlated with the news, you can do that as well. You could do it for individual as well as for the whole, or it's the whole as well only. But that's just a strategy for you. So if you want to do it individually first and then merge them and do it together for all of the tickers, that's also possible. So is that clear, or like shall I?
That's
Yeah.
clear. That's clear, and I will try to my best, and I will ask tomorrow. Okay.
Yes. Yes. Please do. Please, like I feel like we're not using Slack as much as we should. Like you will be amazed how much you could get done when you like when we work as a team. So let's be active on Slack. Okay, guys, just as a reminder. Okay, thank you for the question, Abdelkader. Girma, and then Mataselia.
Okay. Are you hearing me?
Your voice is a bit far. Can you be?
Okay, my
Yeah.
week one. Okay, from my side is my week one progress is just I created a Git and a GitHub setups. That means I created a repo for these projects. I also established the branches as per requirements, and also I understood the data because one of the very important in a data science is understanding the data or the data sets. So I did, I understood the data, and also I committed some changes. And I'm also doing on ADA or exploratory data analysis, that's performing initial data understanding and cleanings. There is some cleaning issue, and I'm just fixing, or I'm trying to challenge that issue. And also I try to to do the calculate description parts or descriptive statics parts on EDA. And I also conducted a sentiment analysis on handlining with the text blogs based on our data. My challenge is, I think, somewhat familiar with data science because I'm a data science student. But the challenge is the times or relating to the times, and hopefully or probably I will try to finalize for today. And this is my progress. Thanks.
That's really great. That's a good progress. Yeah, I think you have, yeah, that's a good progress, like a good practice as well. To commit small things, more like not just small changes, but meaningful changes, and committing often is a good practice as well. So yeah, that's a great thing. Thanks for sharing, Firma. Uh, okay. We have Natasha. Natasha, hi.
Okay. Can you hear me? Hello?
Yeah, yes.
Thank you. I was trying to understand the two challenge of me going through the document, what financial analysis actually is, and then I moved forward to working on task one. So I created a basic repository. I'm there.
Good. So what is your plan for today? What are you planning to do?
My plan today is to start working on the EDA project.
Okay, that's good. If you need any help or if you just face any blockers, just contact us on Slack. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay. Thank you for sharing, Natasha. Okay, let me just. Is there anyone else who wants to share? I think Lidatu, you still have your hands raised. I think it was just a mistake or from the previous one, or do you have anything more to share? Just wanted to check.
This was from the previous one.
Yep. Yeah. I just wanted to be sure. Okay, who else wants to share their progress? I can see that a lot of you have written. That's good. I'm looking at. I'm looking for new challenge. I think most of you have started on the project or already set up your repo and environment. That's a good start. Doing research. Shagar is doing some research, which is also a good thing. Samuel, I think you have shared the slides on the Slack. Can you see there? Can you try to find it there? Okay. Yeah. So I think Samuel has already shared that yesterday on the session we have also talked that Meta. So the name Meta is new. I think it's just started on 2022. I think just 3 years or 3 and some just months ago. So before that, the name was Facebook, and their sticker was FB. So that's why on the news data set you would not find any news related to Meta. That's Facebook rather. So and for Microsoft, MSF and MSFT are both stickers. So that's why. So it's because they are like I think the MSFT is from the New York Stock Exchange, and NSF is for the France, the French. And you can do more research if you like. Trying to understand how quick modeling works and understand. I think that's a good thing. Shy first, that's good. Um, okay, that's good. I don't think I don't see any. So you can't see me clearly, or it was that for Matasabia? It was a bit far. Proud. Can you guys hear me? Like,
I thought I have not.
yeah. Okay.
Um,
Okay. Yes, Martha, sir.
I think you have asked something and I have not heard you.
Yeah, I was just checking. So the someone crowd was saying that he can't hear clearly, and I was just trying to check if you didn't hear me or heard you. Like, I just wanted to check that. That's that. Yeah. Okay. Um, anyone else who wants to share? Yes, maybe.
I just wanted to ask. I know for week 0 we had the for interim deadline on Sunday night. I'm wondering why we switched it to Friday night this time.
No, it wasn't on. Was it?
It was
Oh,
on Sunday night, yeah, and then this time we switched it on Friday. The reason why I'm asking is, especially, I understand the importance of time management, but for those of us with full-time jobs or in full-time school, we have a lot of deadlines coming in, especially Friday. At least giving us the weekends for the interim allows a little bit more flexibility. It doesn't change the overall final submission deadline for us, which is going to still be Tuesday, but at least it allows us the weekend to really have the time to work through our project thoroughly rather than having to really do it at nighttime after we finish work. Then especially when, like, I know for myself, I have a huge deadline coming up on Friday night, on Friday end of day. So I'm commonly working until 8 p.m. already just on that. So at least having till Sunday allows us a little bit more flexibility, especially given the nature of the cohort.
yeah, yeah. Uh, that's a good point. I will check up with the team and we will let you know. But like, so the interim submission, like, try to look at the interim submission as just progress. Like, what is your progress or what have you done so far? Don't
No,
think
I completely understand that. So I know it's just progress, but even with progress, even to do work on it and really understand the challenge and to do your research, it still really does take time to go ahead and do that. And when sometimes with the pressures of your full-time job or your schoolwork, to do that during the week sometimes puts a little bit more burden than if you at least have the weekend to sit down and just tackle it. If I'm making any sense.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. You are making sense. Like I said, we will check up the team and uh, if there is any change, we will let you know. Yeah. Okay. Thank you
Thank you.
for asking. Maybe I think we still have time for one or two more. So let me just Roots. I think you had your mic open. Did you want to share anything? Roots, you want to say?
Okay. Thank you very much. Like I said, I did. By the way, I agree with Nabil's points too. I think most of us are either a student or a full time job. Uh, my current progress is I did set up the GitHub environment, the repost, and I'm currently working on the EDA. Yeah, that's where I'm at.
That's a good progress. And thank you for sharing that. Yeah, we definitely on Slack or on the next stand-up. Yes, Limjay.
Okay. The other question I have is project
Yeah.
structure. That project structure, there are specific folders which have to be created, and also we are asked to make a code, modularize and other things. Maybe if it's possible, if we get some kind of example projects that shows this folder structure, what is will be added on those folders. Kind
Yeah,
of.
yeah, yeah. Okay. I think you do have a session on modularization, but I think I can share a GitHub link that I I have created for the last batch. just to show this example. So I can share it. I will share the example. Yeah. Yes, no, maybe. Maybe.
Sorry, you can hear me now?
Yeah.
So I was just saying that I'm new to modularization myself, but one approach that I really use is I think that if this is going to be reused or my code can be cleaner, if this can be separated or extracted from the main block of code, I try to keep that in a separate .py file. And I try to use classes and other object-oriented programming principles to really keep it as a self-sufficient block of code. And then in my main pipeline for running a specific function, I'll just simply call on the different classes using functions and then refer to specific data sets or whatnot to be able to keep my actual pipeline a lot cleaner. And so that way, if I need to actually fix something, I don't have to change it across all my different pipelines. I can only change it in my main module. That's kind of like my mental model for how I modularize my code. I'm not sure if that helps anyone at all.
So you just said like you just said you're new to modularization and just gave the basic like the definition of how to modularize.
I do my best.
Yeah. So that's basically it. So not just for this project. So a lot of things, a lot of functions that you're going to be using. For instance, for especially for plotting. Like for plotting, you're not going to like there are not a lot of different type of plots that you're going to be applying uh, throughout the project or the training. So like one key thing that modulation is like you can have a separate plot .py file that you can just reuse every time you will just want to use it throughout the project, throughout the training. So you just have to copy and paste it into the repo, and voila, you have the like you have every plot that you may need for the project. So that's one thing, and the other thing is, as Nabil said, like if that's going to be repeated just for that project event, you can have it in a .py and call it from the notebooks. So yeah, you will have, I think in the afternoon, you will have a session on, I think it's in the afternoon, right? Just check. Yeah, in the afternoon, I think in 2 hours, 1 hour. In a 1 hour, you will have a session on how to modularize. So you can just see it. And I will also share the repo that I created for the last batch. Yeah. Okay. What is the name of the repo? So what are the name of the repos? It's not clear, like, what are the name of the repo? Are you talking about the example that we're going to provide you with, or what are you are going to name the repo for this week? Girma, can you clarify your question on your question? And of course, it is a must to modularize because, of course, you're gonna be growing like with it. Like, of course, we don't expect like it's full on like modularized just a perfect repo on the first week, but it's good to start. So it's going to be on the rubrics. We're going to be checking it when it's going to be graded. So it's good to start. I couldn't open Slack. What shall I do? It asks me 10 academy emails. Okay. Can you write your email here, or can you email me on this? I think. So can you please email me on my email? Let me just share my email here. Yeah. So yeah, Becky, can you just email me? I think I have shared my emails here, so just email me and we will fix it. Okay. Same here. I create a report initial environment. Okay, that's a good progress. I use financial and sentiment analysis as a name. Shall I change or continue? It's a good name. Yeah, I think it's good. set up Slack account first. Yeah. Or so did you it's not a good approach to load the data. So you're going to be doing all the analysis on Python, right? On your notebook and so on. So if you are referring to yesterday's session, like they were trying to search they were trying to search like for tickers using Excel, which is not a good approach or not a good way to do it. That was why I was just mentioning it there. But it's good like to have like it's I think it's really easy and it's good to have an understanding of how to do it with Excel, why with Python. So if you need any help with that, I think I can help you. But yeah. Um, okay. Who else? I think. Okay, I can see that we have state column with different format. Is the best way to change the same format because showing. Yes, please make sure that of course that's the cleaning part, right? So the data cleaning also includes changing the format of the date if it doesn't align, which it doesn't for this week's case. So please do that when you clean. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Like it's very point this turns out a good progress as well. And fast Panda is much more faster than XAS as well, always. So if you need any help, please reach out to me, okay? I think we can go through it together if you like, me too. But, and for everyone else, of course. But I think we can end the session here if there is not question. So does anyone have any question or is everything clear and shall we close the session? Okay. Okay, good. Good. Any announcements from the team? Maybe Uday? Any announcements?
Hi, Kerod. Thank you very much. So I'm currently a careers tutor and a community manager for Kifiya, and I'm really excited to help you. And if you have any challenge to work on, especially on the careers side, I'm here to help you. And hopefully, I'll get a chance to speak to all of you on Slack. I'll try to um, I'll try to send messages to each of you and try to check up on you. And if you have uh, anything at all, it doesn't have to be related to the challenges. Anything you want to ask me, I'm free on Slack and I'm here to help.
Okay. Thank you so much, Uday, for that. And I do believe that we're going to have a lot of fun and a lot of like learning with you. So thank you. Thank you guys for everyone for your time and for sharing with Daniel.
Okay, can you hear me?
Yes.
Is there any possibility that we can have this kind of session within a group?
Yes, of course. Like what kind of group do you mean with a tutor or just
Yeah, just the tutor, and if you have questions to ask about the project, yeah, specifically for the group.
Yes, of course you can. So I think everyone is assigned to a tutor. Like I think everyone has a group, right? Daniel?
Yeah. Yes.
So just yeah, you can have we can have kind of session. I'm myself I'm planning to have like a we can just have a conversation and just talk. But of course, like you can also initialize meetings. So you can just in any tutor that you want and ask them for a meeting, uh, and I'm sure one will be more than happy.
Okay, thank you very much.
Yes, the Desta and Samuel, everyone has a group. Didn't check yours, or you didn't get? I think you are all invited to a group, so you can see that on Slack. You will be, I think, Desta Gita and Samuel covered are asking. Okay, let us check in anyway because I think I'm sure that everyone has a group. Yeah, Desta get out. Desta get out. There's group one, but I'm not a member of it. You are a member, but you are with me. Like, why are you like the second one is Samuel? So you didn't join the channel? Just is that the question? Yeah. There is group one. So just group one is your group. You are with me. Like we are having a lot of fun. Please join us.
Where can
Yeah. Yes, and Girma was Samuel to Quebec.
okay, I can't give my groups. So
So Samuel Quebec, what is your name on Slack? Please, like I think we have also announced this on Slack to have everyone needs to have their real name. On Slack as well, okay? So Samuel Quebec, I think you are on in group 3, Mr. Hammett. Yeah, so yeah. So like everyone is up for like assigned, so please be active on it, okay? We are talking like I think we also have I'm planning to have a session tomorrow or today just to discuss on our progress and so on. So please join and check. Okay, Germa, did you get yours? Germa Worku, did you find yours? Germa Worku. Uh, Confirm at least. Uh, Session. Check. Uh, okay, I think let's just end the session. And I think with that recording, I think it's good to end the session here. And I will take over the mind, yeah, as okay. But if there are anyone uh, who also wants to for me to check, you can stay in the call and I will check in. But for the rest of you, thank you so much and have a great day. See you on the next session, the third session that we're gonna have in an hour. Yeah, thank you guys. See you there. Bye. Yeah. Bye guys.